I'm Susan Baker Harrison, and I'm a 1986 graduate of Western Michigan University. I lived here in the Gibbs House from 1964 until 1983. My father, Dr. Leo Baker, was chairman of the Agriculture Department for 23 years, and by virtue of that, we lived here and he managed the farm. For a child to be able to wander, we had horses, chickens, all kinds of animals. There was always a lot of activity, always something to do. A lot of times I'd come home from school and just saddle up the pony and go across the street to Silent Lake and ride around. And my friends always wanted to come over here and play because, it was like my own petting zoo. I had all these animals. Every morning before school I had to go out to the barn that was out back and feed the horses, feed the chickens. So when I get home from school, I would go out to the hen house and take a basket and look for eggs. A lot of the student workers were here, and sometimes if I was lucky, they'd hook up the wagon to a tractor and pull me around. Looking back, the students were such a part of our family that I didn't really, they were here, Now I think there aren't too many places where the interaction is like that, where you have students. My folks would go away for a vacation and a student would babysit us here at the Gibbs House. So it's just amazing to me how much the influence they had on my dad and vice versa. They just enjoyed showing people, what the land could do and the bounty from the land. Because my dad was in so many service organizations, he was just involved right away with the university. He was a faculty senate, he was president of the faculty science club. He was a little more hands-on. He's a professor, so obviously you have the book work, but he really enjoyed having the students here and seeing them how you shear a sheep, or when the farrier would come out and trim the horse's hooves, or how to test the soil, the soil science class. Until he passed away, he chaired the department. And my mom, how she took care of her home and gardened, and a lot of my hobbies are offshoots of that. I love to garden, but my mom herself was just, I don't know if she was a master gardener, but she could have been. She planted, anything and everything, and she liked to showcase the house for each season. She would, in the fall, she would take corn stalks and put them out front, and pumpkins, and she would line those up, and it was just all nice colors and all color-coded. We always said it was 600 acres, but that must include asylum, colony farm, and this I'm imagining. And the farm itself was maybe 250. We had a lot of field corn, a lot of Timothy alfalfa, a lot of tomatoes. We had a faculty member who liked yellow tomatoes, pretty much the general, cucumbers, tomatoes, lots of pumpkins, an acre of sweet corn every summer. We'd sell down by the road. Well, I'm surprised by how well it's maintained. I assumed, there would be changes, but a lot of it, the structure, the bones are still here, and the floors and things that I had kind of forgotten came back to me when I saw them. And I had a moment because, you think about all the memories you've had here, all the Christmases, good and bad, things have happened that were tough too, and it's how I remember it. A lot of the original things are still here, which is nice. It's in great shape. The bedrooms, of course, they seem smaller now. As a kid, I thought it was huge. They're still big rooms, but the bedrooms and everything, it's just, it's surreal to see it, really. Oh, I know my dad would be thrilled. Just to have the students here again, and you see how eager they are and enthused they are. He would be just thrilled to see them. It's hard because I'm emotional, but yet I'm just so excited about what you're doing. So it's kind of, my mind's going 100 miles an hour about being sitting here, and at the same time, this is what my dad would want. So it's just the best. It's wonderful.